in 5 roaming the paint. And for the Kings, Weber is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Robertson. Then there's Stojakovic. And it's Richmond in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Robertson. Down low. And he uses the glass on the layup.
In the painted area is where Robertson can destroy you. He's just too strong and too skilled.
Roy against Richmond. Pass to Drexler. Over Stojakovic. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And Weber's got the ball here for Sacramento. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
And it's Stojakovic missing. Richmond against Lillard.
Yeah, you never want to foul Dame in the act. He's almost automatic.
Personal foul. First team foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Damian Lillard at the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
Both free throws good from Lillard.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Weber looking around. Cousins gets hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Count it, good. Shams, with as often as you've interacted with front offices all over the NBA, have you noticed any changes with how franchises operate with both the players and the media and that relationship and where it may be headed?
Everything has to be more specialized now in the organization, but you're seeing true partnerships develop with teams and their players, especially their top players. The teams have to pay more attention now to data, to metrics than ever before. And the relationship between the top players in the organization, that is very, very important. And the teams that do a good job of managing relationships, of managing expectations, that is clearly what separates the elite teams with the bottom teams. And certainly players in today's generation are very, very polished when it comes to the media.
Oh, you framed that so well. Cousins, the pass to Weber. Now Stojakovic takes a 3. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Lillard outside. From the wing. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense. And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers. The break in the action. Let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Roy passes to Lillard. Drexler against Stojakovic. by Walton. From deep, Drexler. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. Here's Aldridge. Drills the three-pointer.
And we've seen Aldridge make this shot before. The D has to at least honor his three ball.
Robertson kicks to Weber. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Screen by Cousins. Stojakovic dishes to Cousins. And Walton sends it back.
And how about the anticipation and timing? You know, we talk about Walton's offense. How about the defense, though, he provides for this team?
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Four on the clock. Here's Cousins. And the influx of international players continues to just fill these rosters in the NBA. And Shams, it has truly become a global league.
It's truly a beautiful thing, right, Kevin? We want sports to bring people together, to really galvanize communities, no matter your ethnicity, no matter your gender, anything. And now I really feel we're breaking down a lot of barriers in the world.
And think, three of the top, 5-6 players, we got Doncic. We've got Porzingis, of course, who was such a nice player, but Antetokounmpo and Jokic. I mean, the names go on and on of key contributors to winning teams.
You have to make a case that the world team against the U.S. team, if they were ever stacked against each other, that would be a heck of a game.
You and I would pay for the ticket, wouldn't we? I would pay to watch that.
I'm willing and able to pay immediately, Kevin. Sign me up. When are we going?
I hope soon. Here's Aldridge, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Once he gets the ball down low, Aldridge has an array of moves. Hard to stop for the savvy veteran.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Here is Richmond. His last outing, he had 18 points. Pass to Stojakovic. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And how about that quick-fire release from Stojakovic? Just a tremendous shooter. The D has to get up on him, even as the pass is coming his way.
Now, here's Roy. Lillard, right side. And the rejection by Cousins.
And you got to be careful with Cousins around. His shot blocking can be a factor.
Wasted no time on that one. Hey, Shams, we know you've reported on so many big trades that did happen. Were there ever a few that were close to happening but may have fallen apart at the 11th hour?
I always wait until things are 100% confirmed, but listen, there's always a trade or two that's viewed as done but just does not happen, whether it sours, whether something falls apart. There's always one deal or two that falls apart at the trade deadline or in the offseason, but I try to wait as best I can and make sure that when I report, it is confirmed.
Outstanding. Kersey's checked in for the Trailblazers. Walton against Cousins. Walton the pass to Lillard. Walton a screen on Robertson. 3-pointer, Lillard. Richmond with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
The shot's good from Robertson.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Rick Adelman for a minute. Now, he highlighted the problems that come along with facing a center like DeAndre Ayton. Coach said DeAndre impacts the game on both ends of the floor. He can score inside, shoot the mid-range jumper, and defensively, he can protect the rim and switch out on the perimeter. Certainly a talented young center. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Just 4 to shoot. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now, you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now, here's Lillard. A 24-point outing in their last game against Toronto.
And how about the passing? We've seen this from him. He's just absolutely shredding the D to pieces right now.
Here's Kersey, and that comes off the assist by Bill Walton.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
And you look at the way the league is moving now, Shams, are there less big trades than when you started or more?
Perhaps a little bit less, but listen, the league is trying to keep parity in this league and allow teams to be able to keep their homegrown stars. There's always going to be plenty of interest, and that level of interest, not only from players from competing teams, but fans' interest, it's never been higher.
And there's never any hesitancy, right? If a team feels they can get better, for whatever reason, and however they do it, I don't think there's any hesitancy to pulling the trigger.
Particularly when you're on the cusp of potentially winning a championship or competing, whether it's competing for the playoffs, competing for a title. If you can make one move that takes you from point A to point B, teams and general managers want to do it.
Well said. On defense, the Trailblazers trailing by 4. Walton with the steal. Now here's Lillard. Puts one up from 19. And it's Drexler that time on the assist by Lillard. Drexler's got his second basket of the game. Kings have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Johnson the screen. Over Kersey. Not enough on that one as it misses.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Jerry Lucas. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Sacramento.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good. And for Sacramento, they're shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Hey, Shams, I know you cover the league like no one else, but I've seen your jump shot. You have a sweet J. You must have played organized ball, I'm assuming.
I played a little bit in high school, Kevin, but once I got cut in high school, that's when I knew my career path would have to trend into what I'm doing now, into writing and covering the NBA. But listen, I have a lot of confidence in my jump shot, watching the players like Steph Curry shoot the basketball. I'm not trying to give any comparisons, but I do love to shoot the ball. That is the one thing I know I can do decently.
I know. I love your answer.
Not much else, but I can shoot.
And just able to score in so many ways. Robertson puts the defense there in an impossible situation.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. Portland trails by 5. Porter looking it over. Pass to Petrie for the 3. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And that huge frame of Sabonis is a problem for the defense. Excels at getting perfect position on that offensive glass.
Here's Archibald. His last outing, he had 8 points. Johnson, the pass to Archibald. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. And the Kings lead by 5.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Porter. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Free throw good, Porter. Well, expansion is coming, Shams. Is the league ready, in your estimation, for some more cities and new teams?
The NBA seems to be ready. I think I'm ready. Kevin, are you ready? Because the last expansion was, 20 years ago? That's the longest wait for this league since it began. And so I think Adam Silver and this league are going to take their time and really figure out exactly where they want to expand to. But the question is, Kevin, are you ready?
I am always ready. I know the league is looking even overseas or even maybe south of the border for a possible new entrant. But the league has got so much talent on the bottom half of these rosters. I definitely think it's time.
And there's a great appetite, a great desire for a lot of these cities, not only in the States, but also abroad, like you said, to go bring in an NBA team to their city and bring some of the talent, the marquee names to their city.
Oh, it'll be terrific. Pass to Lucas. Sabonis kicks to Porter. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Archibald, guarded by Porter. Archibald with the bucket. Archibald's got 6 points.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Outside, Sabonis. Sacramento grabs the miss. To the inside, here's Lucas. It's rebounded by Kersey. Portland trails by 4. Pass to Lucas. Here's Petrie. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And so here's Sacramento. Here's Johnson. Rebound, Porter. And it's Porter with the ball for the Trailblazers. Here's Petrie. Now Lucas, defended by Divac. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Vlade Divac.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Portland, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
And the first one drops. Bibby checked in for Sacramento. Second free throw, no good. Sacramento leading by 3. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And I like his belief in his game. Go at the taller defender, make him react to you.
Here's Petrie to the middle. Sabonis. Nice D from Divac. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Kings on top, up 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And for the Kings guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
And Charms, I've always wondered, watching you, reading you, when did you first fall in love with the NBA? And when did you decide to cover it?
Really, when I was around 10, 11 years old, I grew up in Chicago right as the Bulls dynasty was starting. I wasn't quite old enough, but I was old enough to see some of those scrappy Bulls teams in the mid-2000s. And basketball was always a part of the national discourse, but also part of my life playing it, and then now being someone that's able to inform the audience and the public.
You know what? I'm looking up and down this table. I think we all feel the exact same way. With Divac sitting on the bench, this is Rick Adelman's lineup. They've got Bibby. Weber is out there with Peja Stojakovic. Then it's Richmond. And it's Cousins in at center. Wicks passes to Roy. The kick out to Porter. Just 5 on the clock. Sabonis finds Porter. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. A nice shot by Roy.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Weber outside. For 3, Richmond. And Wicks pulls it down.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality. Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit. You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen by Weber. Fast break, here they come. Here's Bibby. Takes it off the glass. Bibby's got his second bucket tonight.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Drops in the breakaway layup. Now it's a 3-point Sacramento lead.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Pass to Roy. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And you have to appreciate the work ethic that Roy has. A true gym rat. And this guy just wants to get better.
For Portland, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. That's good from Roy. And in last year's playoff, Shams, we did see a lot of players injured and unable to play. What are some of the solutions that may be being talked about that you hear about?
People certainly ask if this is a result of the 65-game rule. Is it the more physical play? Is it the consequences of the regular season? The league is going to take a wait-and-see approach to determine if this is an issue they have to fix. But they do love the results of what this has brought as far as player availability moving forward.
Yeah, they do seem sold on that 65 number, don't they?
100%. And at the end of the day, some of these injuries are flukish. There's a lot of, obviously, lower body injuries, and you can't measure that. I think the league is going to want to see more data over the next 5 to 10 years to really determine, does this rule impact the game and impact injuries?
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
One shot.
That's good from Richmond. Now a timeout called by Portland.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
All right, coming out of the court.
Let's take a look here at the numbers for Porter. Some last season stats for him. Averaged 10 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Not bad numbers, but for a player of his talent, you have to think he can do more.
Yeah, there's no doubt he has been inconsistent, which is unusual for him. But when he turns it back around, boy, you better watch out.
Now here's Porter. Right side, Roy. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Porter finds Sabonis. That one goes in. Sabonis has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, that was a really good look there. Porter's court vision sometimes I think is underrated.
Richmond with it. He's got 6. Pass to Stojakovic. Screen by Cousins. Pulls it up. And it's Stojakovic missing.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
He lobs it up. Stolen by Webber. And here we go. Fast break. Cousins has got it. That's tipped, and that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Porter. And now we'll look at the upcoming schedule for Sacramento on Saturday and then on Monday.
And you know, for that matchup with Denver, that will be game number 10 for them. Starting to get into the full swing of things. Should be a fun one.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. And here's Webber. He's coming off a 22-point game against Oklahoma City.
And we'd be remiss not to mention his incredible rebounding, just a force on the backboard.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Mitch Richmond. One shot.
One shot.
That's good from Richmond. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Maybe against Porter. Pass to Wiggs. Here's Roy. And again, it's Portland converting.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Bibby dishes to Cousins. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Bibby passes to Cousins. And it's sent back by Sabonis. Here's Porter. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
And making sure they convert by finishing strong.
Now Bibby. He has 6. Pass to Richmond. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
Just a physical bull is Richmond. Also, he has the explosiveness to go with the physicality. That's a good recipe for drawing fouls.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Shooting 2.
first one falls, so Portland ends up going with the new group. And so Richmond nails both of them.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Clyde Drexler on the wing. Defended by Stojakovic. Offensive rebound. That one good for two. Drexler's got 7 points in the game.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Timeout called by the Kings. While we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. 5th on the list, Damian Lillard.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Here's Cousins. He's coming off a 13-point game against Oklahoma City. Cousins with a screen on Drexler. Here's Stojakovic. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Shot from 16. Portland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. And now the fast break. Bibby with the ball. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Bibby's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, Bibby, terrific shooting off the dribble. When he's in rhythm, he feels comfortable pulling up on the defense.
Pass to Lillard. That's his first basket of the game. 1 for 6 and looking for more.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here is Bibby. 8 points for him. Richmond no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Lillard, the pass to Aldridge. And Aldridge slams it in.
And this is the power you like seeing from Aldridge, leaving no room for error with that flush.
Richmond outside. Pass to Cousins. Now, here is Stojakovic. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Lillard, who brings it up for Portland, trailing by 2. Now Drexler. Pass to McCollum. Clock at 6. Screen by Walton. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. Nice D from Cousins. Kings have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Shot from the wing. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, for his position, DeMarcus Cousins has a great build, capable of being a physical big man, but also pretty agile for his size and able to adapt to his opponent.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
As fearless and physical as he is, Boogie gets to the line more than just about anyone.
And so DeMarcus Cousins nails both of them. Here's McCollum. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Lillard. The tray. Buries it from three-point range.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Timeout called by the Kings.
It's done. Let's hear it for all the dancers. Into the lineup for your Kings: Domantas Sabonis, Chris Webber, Mike Bibby.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting straight 49% from the field. Robertson outside. And there's the drive. Good work there as it goes.
An inefficient defense there, guys. If there's one thing you want to try and take away from Robertson, it's the dribble drive.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
Oscar Robertson, shooting one.
One shot.
And that one misses. Portland trails by 3. Here's Drexler. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Drexler's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, give credit to Lillard there. Outstanding work of recognizing the defense over committing.
Bibby passes to Robertson. Shoots over Lillard. Robertson's shot is off. And for Portland, they're shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. And it's McCollum off the drive. He doesn't hit that one. Bibby with a defensive effort. Kings have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Pass to Sabonis, and here's Martin. Kings moving the ball around.
And not one to back down from a challenge. Weber takes it right to the defense there and gets the finish.
The Kings have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And how unique is Weber? A smooth shooting big man with some sick handles.
De'Aaron Fox is checked in for Mike Bibby. Weber hits them both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Portland trails by 3. Pass to Aldridge, stolen by Weber. Here's Robertson. He drains the quick shot. Robertson's got 15.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Clyde Drexler on the wing. Wide open. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Drexler's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Here's Fox. Portland grabs the miss.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues. They just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Hopefully this is a reality check for them. Teams in this league are just too good. You'll be punished for your mistakes.
Now here's Drexler. A 3 from McCollum. Kevin Martin with the rebound. Pass to Sabonis. They get a hand on it, and so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
Embry passes to Robertson. Bibby with it. 8 points for him. And that one is good. 10 points for him. 1:57 left in the second quarter. McCollum against Bibby. Pass to Wicks. Puts it up from 12. Offensive rebound. And it's slammed in by Duckworth.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's what his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
And Porter making a change here. Porter's checked in. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. It's a three-point game. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored and I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Always so much fun to have Shams join us. No one with a better pulse on the NBA.
Man, Shams is always the first guy to know about the big moves around the NBA. Love hearing what he has to say.
And he knocks down the first one.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And for Sacramento, they're shooting 47% from the floor since the end of the first quarter. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. With his speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with. No question. DA, thanks.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
And when we talk about the numbers, the analytics for great shooters like him, pretty much any shot is a good shot.
Now, here's Fox. Pass to Embry. Here's Sabonis. 4 on the shot clock. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. And it's Martin missing. And so McCollum will bring it up for the Trailblazers. They trail by 1. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Trailblazers lead by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
Make some noise and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot. Oh, so close, so close. Let's hear it for the participant.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
Taking a look at Sacramento, you expect this game to go down to the wire, and if it does, it'll be good for the coaches to see who performs well late in a tight game.
Invaluable information, no doubt.
See their offense flowing tonight, especially in transition. Maybe all those extra practice drills are paying off.
Their coaching staff has to be pleased with the pace. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Oscar Robertson has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And you hear, Richard, about players dunking and putting a hurting on the rim, but that iron sometimes can put a hurting on a player's hands too, right?
Oh, and then when you get older, those landings, they can start to hurt too. End of the day, there's a price to be paid for all that high flying and rim wrecking.
Checking out the group for Rick Edelman to start this second half. They've got Aldridge, Damian Lillard out there with Brandon Roy. Then it's Walton, and it's Drexler in at the small forward. Now here's Richmond. Over Roy, and no good, trying to use the glass. Lillard looking around. Here's Aldridge. Rebound by the Kings. Weber's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Bill Walton. The Kings have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
Chris Webber, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Portland leading. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Richmond against Roy. Kicks it out to Drexler. 5 to shoot. A baseline J. And that one hits back iron.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Pass to Stojakovic. Screen by Cousins from outside the arc. And Peja Stojakovic hits from deep. Stojakovic has got 11 points.
And Stojakovic, a super sniper. He can knock it down from anywhere, but the 3-ball is his specialty.
And here's Drexler. 13 points in the game. And the shot goes down. He's got 15.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Robertson. Count. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It's going to go on Clyde Drexler. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Second team foul. At the line for 1, Oscar Robertson.
The free throw drops for Robertson. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Lillard against Robertson. Lillard outside. Over Robertson. And Lillard kicks to Walton. Shot clock at 6. Here's Aldridge. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
Terrific at just being aggressive. Aldridge excels at putting pressure on the D and getting the call.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge. Both free throws good from Aldridge. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Weber outside. Teardrop shot. Portland grabs the miss. Aldridge has got 7 rebounds in the game. Lillard the pass to Aldridge. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 5 assists tonight.
And guys, if you let Aldridge get inside with the ball, you've already lost. I mean, he's too big, too strong, too skilled.
Now, here's Cousins. Weber outside. Pass to Richmond. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Robertson. A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Cousins has got the game tied up here for the King.
He is just a monster on the boards. And with those soft hands Cousins has, he's going to turn those offensive rebounds into putbacks almost every time.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And the shot goes in. 17 points for Clyde Drexler.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Richmond kicks to Stojakovic. High post Cousins. Right wing. Screen by Cousins. Basket good. Robertson's got 20. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Outside Roy. Pass to Aldridge. A wide open look for Drexler. Offline with his 3.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Weber dishes to Richmond. Good, and Weber gets the assist. Weber's got 3 assists now in this one.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 7. On the wing, Drexler. Defended by Stojakovic. The shot that time, not on target. Nice D from Cousins. Sacramento leading by 3. Now Weber, he has 5. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
Comfortable operating close inside. Weber sizing up the defense there and understands how to finish.
Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Sacramento.
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
Portland trails by 6. Lillard outside. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Lillard. Connects from three-point range. Lillard's got 10 points in the game.
And one of the most prolific three-point marksmen in league history. Logo Lillard has unlimited range.
Robertson kicks to Weber. Stojakovic against Drexler. Cousins with a screen on Drexler. Shot clock at 5. And it's Stojakovic missing. The Trailblazers have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. The veteran DeMar DeRozan, RJ, a terrific player, a great scorer.
And he's been doing it for a long time. He has been the lead scorer since he picked up a basketball. He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it right now, a little bit in his head.
Portland trails by 5. Now, here's Lillard. 10 points for him. Roy passes to Aldridge. Shoots over Weber. And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Roy. 14 points for him.
That mid-range, Jay, just no problem for a big man like LaMarcus Aldridge. Really, he has patented that jump shot.
Now, here's Robertson. Richmond for 3. Drains the three-pointer. And the Kings lead by 6.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Aldridge a screen. Outside, Drexler. And Portland again with the bucket.
And how about the offensive explosion here by Clyde Drexler? Has really developed his skill set. No one's been able to match up with him all night.
Now, here is Stojakovic. He's got 11. Wants to get it to Richmond and does. They grab their own miss.
Portland foul. Bill Walton. Second
on the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Timeout called by the Kings.
At the line for your Kings, DeMarcus Cousins taking 2 shots. The Kings with a timeout. All right, Lakers coming out of the court. Lakers dance crew. Make some noise, fans.
The free throw drops for Cousins. And so DeMarcus Cousins nails both of them. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. They trail by 6. Lillard outside. Here's Aldridge. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. 16 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
And Aldridge is just so long, which is what makes him so effective close to the basket.
Pass to Cousins. Over Walton. That misses off the back. Portland trails by 4. Drexler kicks to Lillard. It's not going to go for him. The Kings have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Here's Archibald. 6 points for him. Good. That's now 8 points for DeMarcus Cousins.
If he's not a sure thing in the paint, Cousins is pretty close.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Sacramento making a switch here. Divac checked in. Throw good, Damian Lillard. And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
Now, here is Martin. Nothing on the board. Here's Archibald, covered by Lillard. Archibald can't hit. Portland trails by 3. Lillard outside. Over Archibald. Roy from outside. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got assist number 8 now on the night. The Kings shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. Archibald passes to Martin. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And how about the confidence of Martin in his mechanics, able to quickly get that shot off.
Right side, Roy. Pass to Walton. Now, here's Aldridge. Lets it go from 14. Rebound by Johnson.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Here's Archibald. He's got 6. Tries again. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Shooting, not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. And that one falls for Johnson.
And what's so challenging in defending Johnson, his range is limitless. He can score from anywhere on the floor.
Now here's Paxson. Pass to Duckworth. To the paint. Lucas the pass to Paxson. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Martin kicks to Lucas. Pass to Archibald. 6 on the shot clock. But 3. They get the rebound. Portland trails by 3. Rob. And now Sacramento on the break. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Archibald's got 8 points.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
Now here's Paxson. All scoring in this one.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Johnson in the corner. 46 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Archibald. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And nobody represents the little guy in the NBA better than Nate Tiny Archibald. But forget about the nickname and understand that Tiny plays a big role on any team he's a part of.
first one falls for him. He hits both from the stripe. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for Portland. 7-point differential. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Martin. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. Portland trails by 7. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Paxson. Divac the rebound. Divac has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Archibald. It's deflected, and so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Inside, outside for Martin. On the wing, Johnson. The shot by Divac. Again, the miss by the Kings. And so it's Sacramento heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back to the action in just a minute. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Kings leading now by 7. So with Cousins on the bench, this is Rick Adelman's lineup. We've got Johnson. Sabonis is out there with Fox. And it's Embry in at the power forward position.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
With the ball. Pass to Sabonis. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Here's Birdsong. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
On the free throw, no good. Portland trails by 11. Pass to Paxson. Second shot opportunity. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Jim Paxson at the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
That free throw, good from Paxson.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And he can't hit the second. Some thought that Domantas Sabonis was the snub of the 2024 All-Star selections. RJ, what'd you think?
It's easy to see why people felt that way. He is a walking double-double, Kevin. Oftentimes, it's a triple-double, but there's so much talent in the league, even he can get overlooked.
At the line for your Kings, De'Aaron Fox. One shot.
You talk about the fastest players in the league. De'Aaron Fox is in the running, and I say that literally.
Kevin, he is at his best when he is attacking the lane. He's a lefty that is a tremendous finisher, and his floater, arguably, might be the best in the game. And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
Kings leading now by 11. Pass to Sabonis. Driving inside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
The first one falls.
Sabonis is the type of big that every team wants. Athletic, facilitates, great screener, and he finishes around the rim. He does so much.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
The unique skill set Sabonis possesses is really outstanding. This man is a versatile scorer, a talented rebounder, and is an exceptional passer also.
Now, here's Sabonis. Sabonis with the steal. Here's Birdsall, guarded by Paxson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Otis Birdsall taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. To the inside. And another turnover here by Portland. And so Fox will bring it up for the Kings. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Screen by Sabonis. Now, here's Fox. Defense right on him. Again, the miss by the Kings.
I tell you what, the spin move did more than just confuse the D. Looked like he's a little woozy on that off-balance attempt.
The shot's good from Paxson.
The assist, Jeff Petrie.
Kings leading now by 12. Here's Fox, and it's blocked. And they recover it. Embry, that's good.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Petrie. Lucas, a screen on Fox. And Lucas slams it in.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Fox deciding where to go with it. Carries it from about 10 feet away. Fox has got the lead up to 14 now for Sacramento. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Pass to Lucas. High post shot. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Sabonis, the pass to Fox. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Rise and fire. Man, I love watching Fox cash in off the catch.
Portland trails by 16. Here's Petrie. Lucas, a screen on Fox.
Hey, hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Outside, Fox. They set the pick from the arc. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And he's been much more assertive here in the second half, getting to his spots, executing with ease.
And here's Paxson to the left side wing. Here's Petrie. Now Kersey, clock at 4. Yep, it counts. Jerome Kersey's got 4 points this quarter.
They're behind right now, but you can't pin the blame on this guy. Nope, he's got to get some more help from somebody on his team. Help him. Help that man.
And then Johnson with the jam.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Paxson outside. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's his first turnover of the game, and that only goes to show how well he's taking care of the ball to this point.
Sacramento leading by 17. Richmond outside. Weber outside. Pass to Richmond. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
It's on Brandon Roy.
Yeah, easy call.
At the line for 2, Mitch Richmond.
No good on that one. Sacramento making a switch here. Cousins is checked in. He hits the second from the line. Richard, who do you think is the most impactful player right now in the NBA?
I stand by this. As long as LeBron James is wearing an NBA uniform, he is first, second, and third. The ratings say that. The money says that. As long as he is playing, he will be the most impactful player in the NBA.
Drexler's shot is off. Kings leading now by 18. Stojakovic, the pass to Cousins. And Cousins throws it down. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And he is a power player down low. If there's nobody there to stop him, Boogie's going to destroy that rim.
Stolen by Stojakovic. Pass to Cousins. And here is Robertson. And stolen by Aldridge. And now here comes Drexler leading the break. And Drexler throws it down hard.
How about the explosive vertical there? Not much you can do to stop Drexler once he gets to the rim.
Trailblazers foul. Bill Walton. Third personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for Sacramento, Oscar Robertson. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. When you compare, Richard, the NBA to the other major sports leagues, you have to be proud of the way things are run.
The NBA is a global league that focuses on global expansion, more so than any other major sport in the United States. And when it comes to the players, there isn't a league that treats their players better.
Chris Webber. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for the Trailblazers, LaMarcus Aldridge, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Aldridge. Both free throws good from Aldridge. Kings leading now by 18. Now here's Richmond. Over Roy. Richmond with the bucket. Richmond's got 20 points.
On a roll here tonight. Richmond with a lot of offensive tools, and he is happy to show them off.
Outside Roy. A 3-ball. Sacramento grabs the miss. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Here's Richmond. Rebound by Brandon Roy. Portland trails by 20. Drexler dishes to Lillard. The basket good off the assist from Drexler.
That was a disgusting first half he turned in, but it's been night and day for him after the break.
Robertson kicks to Weber. The shot's good from Robertson. Robertson's got 9 points here in the second half.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Now, here's Lillard. That one falls.
Damian Lillard.
And here are the Kings now. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Richmond outside. Pass to Stojakovic. Back to Richmond. Sacramento moving it around. Knocked away. 3-on-3. Here's Drexler, and Drexler throws it down.
He's a terrific 2-guard. Roy with tremendous court vision.
Sacramento leading by 15. Robertson passes to Cousins. Richmond outside. Gets that one through the hole, make them now 7 of 13 in this game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now here's Roy. And Lillard kicks to Drexler. No good from outside.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Pass to Stojakovic. Cousins against Lillard, and Cousins gets it to go.
Whenever adjustments were made at half, boy, they are working. He's looking like a different player since the break.
Timeout, Blazers.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Get loud and make some noise for
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Chris Webber.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
And this is exactly what a star player is supposed to do. Coming off a loss, he made sure they weren't going to make it 2 in a row. Now, here's Roy. Here's Lillard. It's rebounded by Oscar Robertson. Kings leading now by 19. Floats one up. And the layup is up and in. Robertson's got 26.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
To the paint. Cousins against Walton. Pass to Drexler. Portland again missing. The Kings shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Robertson outside. Good on the triple. Richmond's got 14 points here in the second half.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Portland with a new 14. Here's Drexler, and finished off by Drexler.
Assisted.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Kings.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Here's Drexler. Mitch Richmond picking up that last basket. Drexler's shot is off. And it's Sacramento's ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Pass to Webber. To the middle. He's looking for Cousins and finds him. Drexler with the defensive effort. And it's Drexler with the ball for the Trailblazers. Lillard the pass to Drexler. Outside Roy. Out to the wing. Down low. 5 on the clock. That one drops for him.
He just makes scoring look so effortless. It's why you love watching Roy play the game.
Robertson outside. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. DeMar, this team is playing well together. How are you encouraging and fostering that sense of all of you being together and playing well?
We just making everybody comfortable, making each and everybody on this team comfortable. If it's jump shots, if it's attacking the basket, even if it's on the defensive end, we just giving each other confidence every time we practice.
And it sure looks like it out there tonight, DeMar. Thanks a lot. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David Aldridge and the entire 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.